Every so often, a terminal patient experiences something that baffles their doctors. A supposedly incurable disease simply vanishes. These aren't myths. In one clinical case, a woman with terminal cancer developed a sudden, severe fever, and by the next day, her oncologist couldn't find a single malignant cell. In Japan, researcher Dr. Yujiro Ikemi tracked 69 separate patients whose advanced tumors inexplicably halted their growth. Looking at this grid representing 20,000 cancer diagnoses, true spontaneous recoveries occur in fewer than one of these cases. It is an extreme statistical rarity. Because the numbers are so low, conventional medicine tends to shrug. Doctors write these cases off as flukes or literal miracles. They observe a highly effective, naturally occurring biological defense mechanism, and they simply ignore it. Modern medical science operates on a strict mechanical model. We treat the human body like a machine made of isolated parts, and we view diseases as physical invaders that must be surgically extracted or chemically destroyed. But this creates a massive contradiction. Doctors accept that a body can effortlessly coordinate the synchronized biological steps required to fuse a broken bone. Yet when that exact same body heals a tumor, we treat it like impossible magic. Look closely at the data. Less than 1% of patients survive certain incurable illnesses. They are tapping into a deeply hidden mechanism. Why aren't we studying what that mechanism is? As long as researchers only hunt for external physical causes, like a specific virus or environmental radiation, they remain completely blind to the internal variable driving these exceptional survivors. Dr. Deepak Chopra spent decades investigating this medical blind spot. He built a framework called quantum healing, a system specifically designed to decode these exact anomalies. The core concept is straightforward. Spontaneous recovery is the capacity of one mode of consciousness, the mind, to spontaneously correct errors in the physical body. We can track these events through specific biological pathways, moving the discussion from abstract wish fulfillment into the realm of measurable clinical data. To understand how the supposed miracle works, we have to track the exact journey of an intangible thought as it translates into physical matter to alter a disease. Thoughts and emotions do not just float in the brain as abstract concepts. They are instantly translated into physical chemicals called neurotransmitters and neuropeptides. These neuropeptides act as molecules of emotion. They flood out of the brain and circulate throughout the entire physical organism. As they travel through the bloodstream, they reach every organ. If you are experiencing acute stress or profound sadness, your liver, your skin, and your heart are literally experiencing that exact same emotion simultaneously. And here is the pivotal biological discovery. White blood cells, the foot soldiers of your immune system, possess specific receptors designed explicitly to catch these neuropeptides. Your immune system is constantly listening to your internal dialogue. The exact state of your consciousness directly dictates how your physical defense systems operate. When immune cells lock on to positive mental signals, they respond. They secrete interleukins, powerful immune messengers that coordinate the body's defense networks. A profound shift in a patient's consciousness physically reprograms these immune cells, handing them a completely new set of instructions. Armed with this new intelligence, these reprogrammed cells suddenly recognize the cancer cells they were previously ignoring. They mobilize and they begin to aggressively dismantle the tumor. In this model, a spontaneous remission occurs when the mind provides the body with a coherent biochemical map, prompting the immune system to coordinate a targeted defense. The inverse is just as true. Disease often represents a physiological war, where the mind and body are violently out of sync. Consider a patient suffering from Crohn's disease, a severe intestinal inflammation. She works long hours under intense tension. That chronic fear actively suppresses her immune system. Her body gets tricked by these negative neuropeptides. The immune system becomes completely confused, either attacking its own healthy tissue or completely ignoring real, lethal threats. Chronic illness rarely stems from the simple failure of a mechanical part. It is an incredibly intelligent ecosystem, tearing itself apart because of a distorted internal dialogue. Spontaneous recovery proves that the human body is not a static, carved sculpture. It is a fluid, highly responsive river of intelligence. Treating a physical symptom with chemicals or radiation only addresses one layer of the biological equation. Patients must resolve their internal war to change the instructions their cells rely on. When consciousness and biology align, the body's internal defense systems function with the precision necessary to survive against extreme odds.